that they paralyze you, and your sense of self-worth is impacted by that. Now, when a person has an inferiority complex, they could respond to that inferiority complex in many different ways, right? So they could quit based on their inferiority complex, or they could overcompensate in another area to demonstrate that they have competence to help them deal with their areas of inferiority. So now he also talks about style of life. Our style of life consists of our view about others, the world, and ourselves. And based on our style of life, that's going to guide our life goals and pursuits. So in an Adlerian model, he also puts a focus on the family constellation. So he pays attention to the birth order and the structure of the family. Now, one of the interesting things according to Adler was that he believed strongly that birth order affected your personality. Now, research suggests that birth order has a very weak correlation with personality. It's negligible, but nevertheless, he felt that the firstborn behaves in a certain way that's distinct from the middle child, which is distinct from the youngest child. So birth order played a role in personality. He also wanted to push a sense of social interest or relatedness to the world or social responsibility. Now, in a group setting, Adler believed in a more democratic approach within the group, and he didn't screen members because he felt that that interfered with democracy. Now, one could criticize that because we said in a previous lecture that if you don't pre-screen members, it's possible that you might have individuals within the group that might undermine the growth of the group as a whole, right? So they can force stagnation or conflict in a way that might not be useful. But according to Adler, he didn't believe in pre-screening in groups because it was inconsistent with democracy. Now, Adler focuses on psychoeducation, so teaching members more about symptomology, teaching members about their life goals, teaching them about inferiority, things like that. It's present future focus, whereas the traditional psychoanalytic perspective focus on birth to six and how that affects you now. And it's relatively brief or time limited, which is very different than the traditional psychoanalytic perspective, which was long-term. Now, the therapeutic relationship is based on cooperation, trust, respect, confidence, collaboration, and alignment of goals. So when you think about that, that sounds very much like a humanistic approach. And it's interesting when I think of some of the work of Abraham Maslow and Carl Rogers and compare that to Adler, some of their beliefs are not too far off, even though they're viewed as separate schools of thought. Now, Adlerians don't follow a set of procedures. Their techniques are hodgepodge, but some of the techniques include life history, lifestyle analysis, family experiences, homework assignments similar to CBT, and offering encouragement. So if I were to encapsulate, well, what did you get? What I covered right now are the psychoanalytic and psychodynamic principles. And what you got was a little flavor of Freud and his value systems and how that affects groups from a psychoanalytic point of view. You got a little bit of flavor of more contemporary psychoanalysts or psychodynamic principles. And then you got a little bit of flavor of Alfred Adler as a Another one of those individuals who came from the school of thought of psychoanalysis, but branched off. Now we're going to shift a little bit. We're going to shift to more experiential and relationship-oriented approaches. And we're going to start with existentialism. So existentialism, you probably have heard the word existentialism in a philosophy course or in a history of psychology course. But existentialism focuses on things like, why are we here? And when I say here, not in the class, but on this blue marble we call Earth, right? Why are we living? What is our purpose in life? How do we make meaning or make sense of the world around us, right? These are foundational questions from an existential perspective. And so if I were to ask you, well, what is your purpose in life? You would probably look at me and say, whoa, man, that's a really heavy question you're asking. I need time to think about it. And that's okay, because in your phase of life, you're still figuring it out. Most of you are, at this point in life, emerging adults or early adulthood, where you're still figuring out who you are and what you want to do with your life. And in fact, I'll give you an example of an existential crisis. Most people, before they graduate, they have a sense of anxiety. What now? Right? So many of you who are in this course, you're in a graduate program, but you're going to graduate in about a year. What are you going to do afterwards? I'm sure the question that I ask now is eliciting some anxiety from some of you who are watching this. But that is an existential question. What are you going to do with your life? How are you going to make meaning of your life? How are you going to feel like at the end of your life, it was a life well lived? Well, thinking about graduation and then the next responsibilities of life are heavy, but they're important. If you are above the age of 25, you probably have spent some time thinking about this, and you might be able to give me more of an answer off the cuff. But most of us require time to think about this. Now, the existential perspective believes that all people have the capacity for self-awareness. All people have free will. And with that free will, you have responsibility for the choices you make.
You haven't done it.
I haven't even looked at it yet.
That's why I made the first half due on.
I seen that and I was like, why would you do that?
Now you got a 0?
Probably. You haven't marked it yet, but it's going to turn into a 0.
It's just so you do it ahead of time and you don't wait till the very last second.
But I work super good under pressure, so I feel like you shouldn't have put that there.
Are you going home to the Bahamas?
No, I'm trying to work. I actually kind of need you to do another reference for me.
Well, send me the reference and I'll do it.
They want to call you.
Tell them I don't speak English.
I don't think it's going to work.
Really?
No.
Say if they call me, I don't speak English.
And then what?
What's the job for?
It's a summer camp.
Summer camp? How much do they pay? Housing? Free housing?
Yeah, you get free housing, free food, free lunch.
$300 a week?
Yeah. No, it's $450.
$450 a week?
Yeah.
But 110 hours of work a week?
It's not that good.
I mean, I did that when I was your age.
Yeah.
It was $1 an hour. I did the math. It was like $1 an hour.
Yeah, it's not that good, but you know.
But no, I mean, it gives you food, housing, and
I get the weekend off.
I never got the weekends off. I would get 24 hours.
Oh wow. So I gotta. I'm trying to put myself out there more for like the job market because I'm about to graduate, so I need to practice interviewing.
Right.
So I had a ton of interviews recently.
How many?
I had like 7.
Really?
Even though I only got one job.
Okay.
And hopefully these last 2 I get with the help of your amazing recommendation.
Was that other one okay?
I interviewed for them.
They said no.
Not yet. She said she's gonna get back to me next week Wednesday because my interview was Wednesday.
Can they hire international people?
They can. I just have to get a CPC, which I can get from a cluster this year. Oh, it's like
Licensed to work in.
yeah, for like a short amount of time.
Which city are these camps in?
One is in Ohio and the other one is in
New York.
North Carolina.
New York.
No, I applied for one for New York and I didn't get the job. I'm assuming it's because I couldn't. Their time frame wasn't good for me because it started in June, and I have to leave campus in May, so I cannot help a job.
Oh yeah, you need housing for.
Yeah, and I'm not paying
How much?
$35 a day.
$35 a day?
Mm-hmm.
That would be $1,000 a month.
Crazy. I'm not paying that.
Does that include food?
It doesn't. I'm not paying for that. That's
No, you're making a smart move. We can do some stuff and gosh, what else is there?
I have a question.
Yeah.
For our placement, because I'm trying to be responsible and like do an off-campus placement. Do you know, like I know Miss Nikita is kind of busy with like being a mom.
She is.
But like, do you know like when our interviews for that would be, or would it just be?
Are you doing fall or spring placements? I mean, ideally as soon as possible, just to have it done.
No, I already did my form, but she said that they're gonna interview us.
And what's the name of the placement?
I don't know yet. We haven't got anything back. It's a tough spot.
In the good old days, you found your own placement.
Yeah.
So you're not finding your own placement?
No, she said that she doesn't want us to. And if we do find one, we still have to give it to her so that she can like.
She has to make sure they have a BSW, they supervise, and they give you enough hours per week.
Yeah.
So, okay.
I know I'm gonna be working in Green County.
Oh, is it
I think it's like a juvenile.
Yeah.
I just want to know like when's the interview gonna be for that.
Well, can you just look up Greene County Juvenile Detention Center and just call them? Just be like proactive about it. Be like, hey, I'm a senior. I'm doing my stuff, and
Juvenile detention
I wonder why the tech person sent me how to reset your.
That's not bad. So can I put you down as a reference? I'm gonna call you probably today.
Who is this now?
His name is Shane. I'm gonna tell you.
Okay. It would be best on like my drive home, which is like right after this. So
I'm gonna email him to tell him.
it gets crazy after that.
It's really hard finding work as an international student. I guess.
Right.
When you're like Americanized.
Yeah.
Do you know anybody who wants to buy a fridge?
Who wants to buy a fridge?
Yeah.
It's kind of funny because our house we're looking at tonight doesn't have a fridge, but I have 3 fridges and 2 freezers. Isn't that funny?
But if you're ever looking for a 4th fridge.
A college fridge or a?
Yeah, it's a college fridge, but it's real nice. Like,
So,
like a
like-
freezer. It's nice.
Those little ones. They're normally what, like $90, I think.
Mine cost $250. That's the tell I invested into my college experience. It's crazy expensive. It's really nice though, and I'm selling it for only $100. And
Right.
I'll negotiate the price.
You
down.
can. You should put it on like the social work website we have,
So
right?
you guys on website?
Yeah. Yeah, they call it the BSW hub. I have no idea how to find it. Apparently, you're all in it under your
I've
classes.
seen one email for number. When I go to my ID tool, it's not there.
Right. I'm bad at navigating those. Do you have Dr. Nisha Wiley for anything?
I do.
She's the one who created it. So you could ask her and she'd be like, yeah, it's right here. And then you can say, or ask her to post it up. Do you see her though? Is she?
I only have it for like online classes.
Right. But I think she changed it from in-person to online mid-semester. Because somebody narked her out. Who was the narc?
Ooh, I don't know.
She got in trouble for switching from online to in-person.
Oh, that sucks. I love my online classes.
Right.
Love them. Are you gonna do classes like this next semester?
Am I going to?
I don't think I have you anymore, actually. Next semester.
I think so. Um, I think I just messed up my sign-in. We have not too many other questions about the paper. I just wanted to take this time to let you all work on your paper. Let's see here. Allow.
Can I have your number, please?
I will give you the one that I give to all the students for protection.
That's fine. I'm not
Google
gonna
number,
scam you or anything.
GOOGLE. So I use 513-278-8459.
278.
8459.
What time is best? What time is your drive home?
Like as soon as we finish up.
Oh, so like 2 o'clock?
That's the tricky part. Oh no, I pissed off my my browser.
It's hard to find jobs.
Mm-hmm. It is kind of sad.
Yeah. And if I'm trying to stay over here, like, I gotta be.
Mm-hmm. And it's a recession, so that's what makes it.
What's the opposite of a recession?
Like a bull market.
Do you think we're gonna have one of those?
Well, I mean, it's cycles, yes, but if they keep printing money, they're devaluing what the amount of the dollar is worth.
Would you ever hire a babysitter for your kids? Like if your wife ever decides to go back to work or school?
We would. It would depend on how many classes I get to teach.
That's so true.
Just like however extra money you can make, that's the trick. So yes, we would. That's where the real deal money comes in. You were saying like a live-in nanny almost.
Yeah. What do they call those, like, au pairs?
Yeah, people do that all over. There's like websites to sign up
I've
for
seen
this.
I'm looking.
I mean, you can do it. I don't know if they're like all super picky about what exactly they want you. I mean, mainly they want you to speak English.
Yeah.
You know?
And if speak another language, usually Spanish that they want.
Right. Yeah. So you probably could do it with gosh, who's the name of the people that are Dayton, somewhere in Dayton. Do those websites take a cut of your money though? That's the
They
big.
do.
That's what I'm wondering. I mean, because that's a lot of money to hire those people, right?
It is. It's a pretty good pay.
How much do they say?
I think you get like 5,000 a month. You're gonna tell me that's not a lot.
$60,000 a year? No, that's a lot of money.
Okay.
But do they give you housing too?
Yeah, you get to live in.
Well, then shit, that's a lot of money. Because
And
if
I'm gonna
it's
put my feet because you got 5 kids.
probably, it's usually somebody who has a lot of money.
I feel like Ohio has a lot of wealthy people.
There are now. It's in like pockets. So Dayton and Beaver Creek would be one. Mason and Cincinnati area would be one. It just depends. And everybody, when you're working with those people, they may just be like so specific though, like lock your phone up for the 8 hours you're here. Don't even get on your phone. Like I want your full attention. You know what I mean? Like they all, and that's because that's how they pay the big bucks. So if you're willing to follow all those rules, you can. I know people that have like.
I wouldn't mind. I don't really be on my phone when you're paying me.
Right. They all do that and demand citizenship. Let me see here. Why is this such a pain in the ass? What are the websites that have them for hire?
Cultural Care Inc. Culturalcare.com.
Ew. And it's always 5,000 a month.
No, it changes.
And then what do they take out for taxes?
I'm not sure.
Do you even have to pay them if you're not a U.S. citizen?
Not sure.
I know.
You're asking good questions, though. I probably should be asking those type of questions.
Yeah, I get that. It's like.
And I think too, it depends on how much kids they have.
That's true too. Yeah. And all you gotta do is give them your like name, social security number, and oh man, let's see here. This guy's saying that World War III is starting. Do you believe that?
I think there might be one.
Who can you really trust when furniture shopping?
You can trust us for the best value. You can trust us for the friendliest.
I don't think Perdomo's here.
They
either.
have stringent capital requirements. In order to meet those stringent capital requirements, the government will give them $25 billion. And then that's really stringent. That's nice.
Oh, it just started? How long is this? It's only 16 minutes.
My friends, Rafa here from the Endgame Investment. This week's silver report for Arcadia Economics. And this week, it looks like World War III pretended to start twice. An interesting thing happened in those minutes when World War III was pretending to start, and it involves gold and silver and Bitcoin. Meanwhile, a bomb dropped about 100 meters away from my house this week, and I'll share the video on that.
What?
But in gold and silver news, what we got? Well, the gold to CRB ratio is right on the cusp of breaking through the 200-week moving average, which has only happened 3 times since 2006, and each time this happened, it has been the start of a prolonged bull trend. Also on the cusp of happening is a golden cross in the gold to CRB, meaning the gold to commodities ratio, which has only happened twice since 2006, and each time it's happened, it has led to an even bigger bull trend in both metals. The gold versus S&P 500 ratio appears to have reached a head and shoulders bottom. We should be heading up from here. UBS, remember that bank that took over Credit Suisse? Well,
I tell you, we got another big grant.
Bank, which is nice. And
How much?
$450,000.
What are they going to do?
8 to 10 students that are U.S. citizens get scholarship.
Yay, love that for them.
Yeah. Whoever's in internship next year, you know the name of all your students in internship next year?
Oh, you mean for the
Field placement.
Child and Family Welfare one, UPP?
That I'm not sure of.
Oh, well, no, I don't know.
No, who is in you? You could do UPP, right?
Nope.
Why?
American Assistant.
Says who?
Says Dr. Karen.
She's not even a doctor.
Oh, mistress.
Who? Why is every single one U.S. citizenship?
And Great Minds is a great one. I really wanted to do that.
Well, I know, and then this one is an even better one. It's like double the money Great Minds has. And you can do both Great Minds and this one. It's insane how much money they're throwing at
Well,
us.
they're gonna have a good time.
I think so. Shoot. You're making me want to check with
I'm telling
email.
you can't do it.
What's that?
Can't do it. It's really sad because I don't feel like nobody's really trying to like make it international student inclusive.
Right. The bigger colleges I feel like are, but what's the pool from Central State in the first place? That's the $1 million
Me?
question. No, I'm saying like why did they pull you here? Like what's the
Why did Central get me?
Correct. Yeah,
Because
what was
they had the money that I needed. It was a full ride.
okay, that's good. So you at least have that. That's what a lot of them don't have. I'm annoyed with my email right
Do you
now.
have a pen?
Yeah, that's like a hot commodity nowadays. Let's see if it will let me open my Gmail again. Oh, that's what I should do. Hey, I didn't even think about that. Should I just try to like open a browser in general to add my email into it? Here we go.
Is it your personal computer or the school?
This is personal.
Yeah.
I do both, but I've had computers break on me left and right. That's what the issue was. There is no jonathan.trouth at unitedresourceconnection.org. Yes. Well, that would be exciting if that worked. So on Wednesday, did we do anything Wednesday? Or was it Monday? Zola. I added Zola. That's another student that is going to be on this.
Oh, she's in my criminal minds.
I also found out Tyler. Right, he's an internship next semester, correct?
They weren't on our Zoom when Miss Nikita hosted it.
Really?
They weren't. It was like me and like 3 other people.
What's your email?
D Johnson 1. D Johnson 11.
I'll send it to you anyway, even though I know that. Just so you're in the loop, because you can help me think. I need 8 students.
I'm gonna say this shit. I'm gonna say it every single time you ask me.
Did I say it wrong?
No, I'm gonna say me.
Right, you mean to get the money.
Yeah.
Right, no, I'm doing everything I can. Is Nikita even asked, like, is this open for an international student? And right away they said no.
Why?
It's federal money.
But why don't they allow at least 2 international students to come in? Because international students still pay the federal government, do they not?
That's Campbellsville. They are going to.
Yeah, they came.
Are they going to do it? International college.
They have. They don't. They don't have enough people.
So who does? Are you sure?
Ohio State has them.
Do they? Can you just go there?
I don't want to go to that.
Why not?
Because it's still gonna be a lot of out-of-pocket expenses.
But why wouldn't they scholarship you?
They could, but the scholarship isn't full coverage.
It's only 1 year.
I'm understanding that.
Can you just get the MBA here then?
For social work?
No, it's a Master of Business Administration.
What am I going to do with that?
Well, you learn a way to make the 20,000 to get your 1 year MSW, and then you make 70,000 at hospice per year. Could that be a business plan?
You could be.
Are you scholarship to get the MBA here?
No. I'll have to,
You could ask.
yeah,
I would.
they'll probably.
It's a way to extend your stay. So you get a 1 year MBA, and in the meantime, figure out how the hell you're going to get the MSW.
Is that, do they only offer MBAs in business?
Right. That's our only master's degree here. But in the meantime, you get the damn business plan together.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking go for it.
That's actually really good.
I know. That's my plan for you.
I might take it because I'm trying to.
Sounds like you're not finding anything else, and that pisses me off.
I'm
Right.
not finding anything else.
What did Miami say?
Everything that they offer scholarship-wise only goes to Americans.
What did UC say?
I didn't hear it.
Maybe go there in the fall.
Are you guys having a tour?
Probably. Where does email? Gosh, I think my finger swelled.
Why are you taking it off?
I would hate for it to be stuck. Like that scares me. Oh, God. Whew, okay. I think your hands swell at certain times of the year. I might have to get it like enlarged. Damn, man.
Why don't you get like one of those plastic ones?
I mean, this is real gold from, I think, my mom's ring. And then she got the diamond from I don't remember. I'm like, she probably has the diamond from my mom's ring. Oh, you can stretch it though. It's not that much bigger. Okay, that's my plan for you.
When do you apply for a master's?
I'd do it by December.
This year?
Yeah, and start going over there. Go to the business college.
This is scary word.
What's that?
This is scary.
Oh, the MBA idea.
Just not seeing a lot of options.
You'll find them. No, we're going to think outside the box. You are going to be shocked at what we come up with for you.
I'm gonna stop by the business department.
I would. You know what I mean? Never stop.
Business department.
They're that business college that's like right across from the track and field. It's literally right across. My wife wants to find a house.
Are you not happy about that? Do you not have a house?
Well, we're only approved for 320. That's going to be what we sell our house for. 320,000.
How are you?
You pay it over 30 years.
How old are you? You'll be 80 in 30 years.
Yes, I will be. Correct. That's what always happens. But that's what money is.
But
Money
if I
does.
God forbid, if you die, you won't have to pay.
It would go to the estate and then the kids would have to deal with it. Like they could sell it, you know what I mean? Like that's the I just saw a stat about this. Only 16% of Americans qualify for a home loan for the average price home loan. Is that true? Come on, Google. There it is. Oh, that's a stupid.
Why does she want to get a house?
Because we have 4 kids
That
in
is
a
so true. She just had a baby.
3-bedroom. We're having another one in September. We'll have 6 in 3 bedrooms. 6 of us in 3 bedrooms.
She just switched out the last one.
Well, we've had 4 in 4.5 years.
Now 5?
No, the 4th is due in September.
Oh, so she's still pregnant.
Yeah.
Oh,
So,
that's a lot.
ooh, this is an interesting question. 40% owned without a mortgage? Dang, I'm jealous. Wow. 62% of homeowners sometimes struggle to make their mortgage payment. The national median mortgage hit $21,084 in February, up from, holy shit. Wow. There you go. That's what you're doing right now. You're looking for housing, right?
Housing.
Half of Americans struggling to afford housing. Half. So,
Scholarship.
is America becoming unaffordable?
Ooh.
Damn it, dude. Housing is unaffordable. I want numbers. I hate just blank statement comments about that. What age do most people pay off their house? You were saying that early 60s. Not me. I could pay it faster, but that means you take away, like, you're very frugal with everything.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what is considered house poor? That's a bad statement too. I would want a number like 50% of your income is going to housing.
So I'm thinking I'm gonna rent.
Oh, where?
Whenever I get there, like an apartment.
You want to stay here?
I think it's looking.
Can't you get an MRS degree?
What's MRS?
That's the old joke. You go to college, you find a gentleman.
Go get married.
MRS.
It's hard dating.
Just because they're all like
They're assholes.
confused and out there and just want to do like all sexy time and no consequences.
Yeah.
Like, right.
And they're assholes.
That's why it could be good to go to a bigger college.
Could be good to go to PWI.
Right. It could.
Yeah.
UC. I would get your MBA here first, seriously. If you can get another scholarship to get another fucking degree, I would do it, period. Go ask Dr. Akins is the Dean of the College of Business.
Oh, I know him.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He's the Dean of the College of Business. You got a GPA to get in, right?
After the 0, I might not have it.
Why?
Because you're going to give me a 0. Because you decided to make half of our paper due.
It's just so y'all write it on time. That's the only reason.
You're going to get it. You were going to get on time regardless. It's just.
Oh,
I've been
boy.
procrastinating real hard lately.
I understand.
Don't feel bad. It's not just your class. It's all of them.
I understand.
But
How can the average person afford a house? That's a stupid answer. That's a robotic answer. I mean, I've done that 5 times. I bought 5 houses. First one was $500 a month. Second one was $800 a month. Third one was $1,200 a month.
where are you going to live if you get a new house?
It is. Let's try this. ZILL.
Oh, you use Zillow?
That's just the easiest. So this is my old house right there. We looked at this yesterday, and it was my wife's home of her dreams, and she hated it. For 2 years, she's loved this house on the outside. The lady went to a nursing home. It just got listed. It's within our price range, but then look at these. She did not like. They all need to be painted. I think it's freaking like an American dream to own a house with hardwood floors. She hated this. She's like,
I don't like the floors either.
she can't get past how small this is. And I'm like, take out that wall right there. Take it out. Knock it out. Seriously. What's the problem with that? That's whatever. You offer them $250 and then you have $50,000 to fix it with. So she's not buying it. That's a huge closet. Holy shit. Whoa. So when it hits the basement, she hated this right here. See
But
that?
it's pink though.
I know. Even my parents are like, you guys might not get this chance again. She's like, that mold will make me sick and all
You
these
can
things.
get rid of that.
Yes, you can. You probably see this all the time in your hometown. You repaint it. Look at that. Like,
It's a nice big have.
there was one other that pissed them
Oh, and it
off.
has a fire.
Yes. So you could like get free heat. You go cut down this tree in the back.
Oh, the yard is nice.
It's a half an acre. It's massive. It's like it's so big.
She just can, make renovations.
My mom said every house they bought, she had to fix. Every house. Even the garage is enormous. So this needs to be torn down, I was told. That's like falling down. That's fine. Just throw it in the fire pit. Who cares? So back to the listing. This is the only home that we're approved to afford. Where did that go? Back to search? I don't think that's it. Was it okay. So here's what your monthly payment would be. And to the exact dollar, that's what I can afford. I would have a 48% debt to income ratio. It's 54 years old and it is held up just fine. It's a half an acre. It's 130 a square foot. They wrote it up nice. First floor laundry. She's not having it. So,
Back to the drawing board.
yeah, which one do you think she wants to go into now?
Probably more expensive.
No, she is in understanding that we have no pre-approval to get these. I'll try to find it for you. Like if I maybe like this, you would think it was easy to do. We're gonna look at this one tonight. So this all goes back to cost of living. Oh, here it is. Okay, so if I open it here, this is weird how you do this. Then you go over to here. You go into history. Isn't it weird how all these machines are connected now? On other devices, right?
Toddlers regulate their behavior by making adults angry.
That's hilarious.
To watch something like that.
There it is. This is the one. Same price. Ton smaller. No fridge, no stove, no. But I have 3 fridges. They're in the basement in my garage.
But isn't as nice as my fridge, though?
Oh, here you go. Look, we'll do this. We'll do this.
I'm really trying to get that fridge out of my house.
I understand. You can put it in my office and store it, and then when you need it in the fall, just put it back.
Because that's the issue, like, I
Storage.
Don't want to take it out.
I understand. You can throw it up there. I don't care.
I'm going to hold you to that one. I'm so serious.
I don't have any money either.
Me either.
They don't pay us enough. All right, we're going to do it. Somebody flipped this. Cute. I don't know, man. Watch the kitchen be the same size. The kitchen's going to be the same size. Ooh. Ooh, it's a gallery kitchen. She hates gallery kitchens. What? There's a fridge? They took it out, assholes. Cute. I want that bed. None of it will come with the house.
It's not furnished at all.
No. That's how you buy a house. 4 bedrooms for 4 kids. The boys have to share a bunk bed. I grew up with a bunk bed. Yeah. I don't care. I lived on a dirt floor for 7 months. Yeah, that's a nice yard. Okay. Ooh. You gotta paint that deck though. It's gonna fall apart soon. You know how wood deteriorates in the hot sun? You gotta pay them.
I really do.
Yeah. So that's what we're looking at tonight.
I'll call you so you can help me.
My brother's a realtor, but sadly we can't use him because we all get in fights. But he's fine. Him and his wife are both realtors now. So that's the one we're looking at. What's the monthly price, do you think? Does it say? $2,208 per month. That's $9 more than I can afford per month. So I got to work an extra hour somewhere.
Is it hard, like, having to work on your wife's income?
Being a debt slave, I feel like a debt slave.
Yeah, is that hard?
I do appreciate that, like, I've worked my butt off and have been able to provide. Like, if I hadn't worked the other 3 jobs, and social work gives you that flexibility, we would not be approved. Jashanti, grant for 8 students. Oh, that's email. I was like, what's that? I should just, it's gone on 45 minutes. Email me questions about your paper. Okay.